Hey guys, I'm back here fighting at the fence. I wanted to show you guys something here real quick. So this is where some of the rabbits been getting in, and those of you guys who watch, you've seen some of my video on how I'm securing the yard. And so basically, you know, you've got the cheap plastic stuff that goes around the yard that stops the deer, all the deer except one. And then you've got your galvanized steel wire here on top. And what I've noticed is a failure in the system, and I wanted to share what I believe that failure is. So I'm up here and I'm putting new galvanized wire up here, and the challenge is this: if you look and you pay attention to the wire, maybe over here you can see it better, the wire I'm replacing. If you look real closely, you can see it's rusted where the wires twined it up. Right, I can't really focus on it, but right here. So it's rusted where the wire's twisted, and it's not rusted where it's not. Rusted where it's twisted, fine where it's not. That one magically made it, but it's starting to rust. This one's rusted, that one's rusted. So basically what this looks like to me is, this is the galvanized steel wire. And when whatever machine that winds these things up does its deed, the coating on the outside is stripped off or ripped off or whatever, exposing the wire to the elements, and I have rust. So the challenge while I'm up here rewiring is I've noticed that the galvanized wire down here eventually rusted so bad that something was able to chew a hole through it. And so anyway, so I'm back and got more of my galvanized wire I'm putting over the top, and it looks like this might be from a different manufacturer or it's just a different design, but either way I have to secure it. But one thing to pay attention to, and I really don't know the answer, you know, maybe there's certain companies out there you guys know about who you trust and those you don't, but don't buy be careful of the stuff that you can get from the big box stores. And I really don't even know what to look for. I'll try to pay attention to it next time I go to the store, but try not to buy this stuff that is twined up like this. I think probably your safe bet is chicken wire, which is a bit more expensive. It's a heck of a lot more expensive. But in the long run, chicken wire is probably the right option. It's going to be cheaper, because if you got a big yard to secure, and I did this last year. So, no, I'm sorry. I did this 2 years ago. So if you're out here replacing this stuff every 3 years, every 4 years, man, you know, it's going to bankrupt you. And after about 10 years, you probably would have paid for the cost of the chicken wire to do that all around your house. So just an update on the fencing video. If you can, avoid the galvanized thin wire stuff. Don't use that. And if you have to use it, this brand here, and I don't know who this is, but pay attention to this brand's a little thicker, so I imagine this probably uses the same manufacturing technique that strips off the galvanized portion. So this may rust next year, we'll see. But go with the thicker one. That might give you another year before the rust gets all the way through enough for an animal to break through it. Groundhogs are like velociraptors, they don't give up. You know, anyway, as opposed to going with the thin stuff. And another option, I have to explore the idea, is after you buy it, paint it. So, you know, you can't obviously regalvanize, or I can't regalvanize. Maybe another option is to, once you get this stuff, lay it out, spray paint it all the way over so you got a good coating, which should give you a couple more years, and then put it out, or better yet, probably put it out and then paint it. But anyway, just wanted to give you guys that out here. Towards the end of the season, I'm supposed to be working on the new greenhouse, but I got to keep the animals out from getting to the rest of the tomatoes and the peppers I got before I get the greenhouse over top of them. Otherwise, it's going to set me back a little bit. Anyway, 2 cents, something I figured out, thought I'd share. Have a good day.